All right, all right. What's up, peoples? 903 Network Radio. We getting it in. It's your host, KD Senior. You know what we do. My sports show. We doing it like we supposed to. Now, the only thing different is this time I'm starting it off different. I got a high school spotlight that I started. And what better way to start the high school spotlight off with my high schooler? The athlete of the week is Alora Lene Andrews. Hey, Lene.
Hey.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
Oh, I'm good. I'm good. You ready?
Yep.
Okay. So, tell us a little bit about yourself. What sports do you play?
Well, I mainly play basketball. I played like a lot of sports my freshman year.
Right.
I played volleyball, and I was not a track star, but I ran track.
Right.
So, yeah.
Okay. So, tell us some of the things that Alora likes to do in her free time.
Well, I feel like I'm kind of a boring person. I just like to watch Netflix and lay in my bed and eat. That's about it.
Hey, nothing wrong with that. You like what you like, you know? So, are you ready for this upcoming season?
Oh, most definitely. I'm really excited. Senior year.
Right.
I'm the only senior on the team, but hey,
Well, I guess that means you're the leader, right?
Yep.
Okay, so we just going to go out and be the best leader we can be, right?
Yes.
Now, tell us about these classes. How are you doing in your classes?
Well, like my summer classes?
No.
Or just classes in general?
Just GPA in general.
Oh, I mean, it's a little on the high side, you know. I don't like to brag or anything, but,
Hey,
you
nothing wrong
know.
with that.
I have like a 3.7, I think.
Hey.
Somewhere around there.
We'll take that, and, coming from the father side of it, I'll really take that. So, what I want to do different is normally Larry co-hosts with me.
Mm-hmm.
So, you're going to be my co-host today.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
So, I'm going to ask you a few things. You give me your reply, and we'll roll with that, okay?
Okay.
So, what's better in your estimation, sports-wise? Watching it live as being in the stadium or in the arena or on TV?
I think, like, live action, like being there in person is better. Like, me personally, I'd rather go to a game and watch and have that experience than just sit on a couch and watch the game, because, like, the people around you, you feed off the energy of the other fans in the arena and stuff, and I think it's just all around, it's funner to go. If that's a word, I don't know.
She said that is a word.
Okay, but yeah, it's just funner to go to the arena than just to be at home on the couch.
Oh, man, you're good. Don't worry about it. We not going we don't count off for grammatics, okay?
Yeah.
Look, we growing, we learning how to do this, so look, we just being us, and it is what it is. All right? So, my next thing is you're a basketball player, so this will fit in your wheelhouse. Now, what do you think of these super teams? When they create these, like the Warriors have basically 5 all-stars on the floor, and they start in 5. All of these teams are trying to build these super teams to compete with them. Do you like that or no?
No, I think, it should be, spread more evenly.
Right.
Because if you have just a couple of good players, they're going to get burned out, and then they have to have a break at some point. So whenever you put your second string or third string in, then the team's just going to crumble from there. I've learned from experience.
Right. So are you just like me to where these super teams are not good for the league because they're top heavy? And it goes back to what you were saying about when the all-stars or the best players are not in the game, then they got scrubs on the floor and it suffers, and it's not really playing basketball because, you got subpar guys playing because you had to invest so much money in all of these all-stars, to try to win a championship, I mean, which we understand that the goal is to win a championship.
Yeah.
And a lot of people are putting their best foot forward, but I think it's just better when the league was diverse as far as, all these competitive teams going against each other, what you think?
I think you have a good point, because if there's just people are going to get tired of seeing Golden State win the championship every single year. It's going to get old, and then people are going to stop watching basketball, stop buying jerseys, stop going to games.
Right.
So I think it should be be spread out more so that it gets a change of pace every year.
Well, I mean, I think that's correct, but I think the best point to me is it gives them something to watch. If you know who's going to win the championship every year, nobody want to watch that.
Yeah, no one wants to watch Golden State win 12 championships
it's
in a
the
row.
same thing year in and year out. I mean, 3 years in a row, Golden State, Cleveland.
Yeah.
Golden State, Cleveland.
Yeah.
Golden State,
I
Cleveland.
was tired of it last
year. It's just
and then everyone knew it was coming this year. So
right. Well, I mean, I was pulling for the Rockets.
Well,
did I say that out loud?
Me too.
Oh, and just so y'all know, she likes the Rockets just as much as I do. So, we're on the same page. James Harden in the building all day long.
And now we have CP3, so...
Yeah. Trust me, I'm with that.
Me too.
All day long.
I'm just not feeling Carmelo too much.
You know what? I knew you was my child. Because I can't stand even the talk of him coming to the Rockets. It's
just like when Dwayne Wade was on the Rockets. He's not going to do nothing because he's a big titty baby, and he's just going to give up too fast. And
oh, you took the words right out of my mouth. But literally, I just don't like it because there's no competitive balance. And me coaching, that's the first thing I look at. I'm not really looking at the players. I'm looking at what's going on the court. How are they doing it? Is it traditional basketball, or is it, hey, you know what? I'm chucking up threes regardless if somebody's in my face.
Exactly.
Or just trash basketball. I can't stand that. I really can't stand that at all.
It's not about the game anymore. It's about who scores the most points, who has the best stats. It's not a team game anymore. It's a individual player game.
I would agree with that.
Yeah.
I would agree with that. I mean, literally, you hit the nail on the head with that one. But I will say, what do you think of Kyrie asking for a trade, though? Do you think this is... Well,
I think it's going to shake some things up.
Well, it is, but we talked about it earlier, and to me, I think it's selfish. Because it can't be about money because he's getting paid.
Yeah.
A lot of money.
Mm-hmm.
And it can't be about playing time because he plays
all the time.
As much as LeBron.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, I'm just wondering what it's about.
I'm not sure. Well, didn't he ask to get traded to the Timberwolves, Minnesota?
Well, there was several teams that, they wanted him to, he was saying our possibilities, Timberwolves, Pistons, things like that. As long as it's not the Rockets.
Yeah.
As long as it's not the Rockets, I'm good.
I just need to see something different. It's getting boring.
I would agree. Now, let me ask you this. Did you hear or read what Michael Vick said the other day?
No.
Well, this is basically what he said. He said that Colin Kaepernick needs to cut his hair and change his image, basically, to get back into the NFL. Now, a lot of people didn't like it, but I agree with it. I'm not agreeing with what Michael Vick said. I'm agreeing that that's what's going to have to happen for him to get back into the NFL. I commented the other day and I said on Facebook, y'all just gonna act like what Michael Vick said isn't the truth, which it is, because the owners feel scorned that he took the stance that he did, which I applaud him for taking the stance. But in the end, the owners control this situation. So you mean to tell me that they're considering it a slap in the face? Aren't they going to want to do the same thing to him? They're going to want to embarrass him. They're going to want to make him take back what he said, backtrack, change his image, and basically embarrass himself, you know, so they'll feel better about themselves. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But do you agree with what he said as far as it being the truth, or?
Well, yeah, there's truth to it because, you know, the franchise owners aren't happy with how the game's being played, and then nobody makes money, and money makes the world go round. So,
Yeah, that's definite. That's definite. I mean, just think about it. What Kaepernick did, it didn't really undermine their earning potential simply because people that normally wouldn't tune into the NFL were tuning in because they were watching to see what's going to happen with this Kaepernick guy. You know, people that don't even watch football. I don't know who Kaepernick is, but I want to see what's going to happen because the way of the world nowadays is everybody wants to watch the train wreck.
yep, everybody loves drama
Yeah. Yeah, you give them a little bit of drama, you get extra viewers, people tune in.
everywhere, every aspect of life,
Yeah.
especially everywhere, high school,
Yeah.
in the media.
Right.
I'm sure even elementary school kids like to get into a little drama every now and then.
Everywhere you go, there's going to be some of that. I mean, it just boils down to who wants to do what. So, you comfortable over there?
Yep.
Everything good?
Yep.
Well, all right. So, let's move on to the next topic, which is, now, they have some of these rules, NFL rules, that are crazy. Now, what they're doing is they're being a little laxed on some of the celebration penalties and stuff like that they were focused on. Now you can celebrate a little bit. My take on it has always been this: why are you stopping somebody from celebrating a touchdown? He earned that.
Yep.
You know, it's embarrassing the defense and this, that, and the other. If you didn't want the defense to get embarrassed, the defense shouldn't have let him score. That should be his reward for scoring a touchdown. What you think?
I feel like or I'll take this to basketball. If someone like shoots a three, like if I'm guarding them and they like shoot a three over me, and then like do a little celebration, I'm like, okay, I got you. Like, I got you next time. Like,
Right.
I feel like it like fuels competition. It's
Yeah.
like not like embarrassing. Well,
Right.
it is embarrassing, but it makes you want to like go harder.
Yeah,
Try to stop them next time. Like,
No, that's definite, and that's
I
the
think
way
it's
that's
motivation.
Literally, that's the way I look at it because it makes no sense. Especially they're grown men playing a game, getting paid for it. You know, they're paid by performance.
exactly.
So if I score a touchdown, that potentially might add to my income.
Money in the pocket. So why would
Literally.
you be happy about that?
Literally, I'd be celebrating too. So how are you going to tell me as an entity that I can't celebrate?
Because it affects someone else.
I mean, literally, here's the thing. I worked hard during the off season, training camp, and all that. So I should be rewarded for all of my hard work when I score a touchdown to at least celebrate a little bit.
Yep.
You know? I don't get it. What you think?
It's like telling someone someone cooked you dinner and you tell them they can't have any. That's how I see it. You're like, oh, well, thanks for dinner, but you can't have any.
Right.
Sorry.
Good point. Nice. So, back to you. Tell us, because people is listening to you, tell us how, what you're doing now in the off season, and what is your motivations, you know what I'm saying, to be the best you that you can be.
Well, next year I'm going to have to fill some big shoes because we just lost 8 seniors, I think.
Wow.
7 or 8.
Wow.
And I'm the only one next year.
Yikes.
So I'm going to have to be everywhere on the court. Forward. I'll have to probably bring the ball up sometimes.
Right.
Be a guard, post. I'm just going to be everywhere. So I just feel like I need to perfect my craft.
Right.
So I can be the best player I can and give my teammates the best teammate they can.
Right. So I mean, so basically, you're the coach on the floor, right?
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about your coaches.
Coaches, well, Coach Upton, I love him so much. Whenever he came in, he he always talks about how you're going to play through adversity, and I think he did a good job for his first year here. I know he butted heads with a couple of the senior girls, but I think all in all, he did a pretty good job on keeping us together and coaching us, and he taught me a lot of new things, and I'm looking forward to another season with him this year. And one of my other favorite coaches left us tragically.
Who did that?
His name is Coach Lattimore, but we call him Coach Lat.
Coach Lat?
Yeah.
That's my guy.
He was my favorite. He's always positive,
right?
Uplifting everybody, and he's just always encouraging. Because some coaches, they try to tear you down so you can try harder, but instead of tearing us down, he likes to build us up. But he's gone now, so. But
yeah, I hate to see him go because he was a good dude.
Yeah,
he was real positive. Always had some good things to say. But coming from the father side of it, you want the coach to have something good to say about your child. Which that's why I'm proud of you because they only have good things to say about you. So I just like the way you keep working. Your attitude has changed because you used to be on the negative side, and everything's been pretty positive the last couple of years, which is good. But what are your aspirations for after high school?
After high school, I'll probably try to go to college somewhere, maybe UTA, UTD. Try not to go too far. I mean, if I end up going far, hey, that's what.
Yeah.
It's what was in my plan.
Literally.
So.
It's your
but
car.
I'm just ready to. Well, I'm not ready, but I'm excited for whatever the future holds. And
yeah,
yeah.
It should be good. The one thing, and you know this, that I always keep telling you is it's on you. Put your best foot forward and be you. Be the best you that you can be, and let the rest sort itself out. Any teammates you looking forward to playing with this year?
Well, I only have 3 returning. 2 actually, because one of them just recently moved away. But there's only 3 returning varsity next year, and they're my favorite girls ever. And our summer team, there's a couple of freshmen that I think will be a great addition to our team next year, and some upcoming juniors that have really stepped up, and I'm excited to see what this season holds for us.
Okay, well, one more thing. Is there something else that you do that you want to talk about?
Well, this year I'll be the Sherman High School mascot.
Great job.
So I'm Billy Bob. It's kind of a conflict of interest because I don't really associate with kids that much. I don't really like them per se.
Right.
But this is, perfect time to practice being fake. Because, everyone else is fake.
Practice being fake. Did you really just say that?
So I just have to... I'll just have to fake it.
And yes, I'm laughing because it's my child and I can do that.
Yeah. But I'm excited. It's really fun, even though it gets hot fast. But I'm excited to be a part of all the football games and volleyball, and I did it this year because I'll be a senior, and all of high school I wasn't really involved in anything. But this year I'm excited to be involved in a whole lot more because I'm a part of the cheer team now, and I'll be traveling everywhere. Football, like I said, volleyball, basketball, all the games. And I'm just really excited to get out there and do more.
So they already have you started doing mascot events already, haven't you? So how's that working out so far?
Well, it's fun. I usually like walk around with the cheerleaders, and obviously I can't talk to kids, but like hug them, take pictures, you know. It's just really fun, and I'm really excited to get more into it when this school year starts.
That's cool. I mean, nothing wrong with that. I mean, it's a little bit outside of your box, which is why I like it, because, you know, you get to experience different things as far as, you know, life in general, because it's something that you normally wouldn't experience as far as, you know, the whole, you know, doing what the cheerleaders do and, you know, hanging out with the kids and stuff like that. It's a good experience thing. It's, you know, it's
if
all
you would
about
have
life,
asked
really.
freshman Allura if she thought this is what I would be doing my senior year, then she probably would have said no. But you're out of your mind.
Right. I would agree with that one.
Yeah.
I probably second and third that one myself.
Yeah.
So what are you looking forward to the most this coming school year?
Definitely basketball season. I'm ready to play. I'm ready.
Okay.
I'm excited.
Well, you know Billy Bob is going to have to travel with the football team too, right?
Oh, yeah. I'm excited for that, too. I'll get to travel everywhere, go to all the football games. Because last year I only got to go to a couple. And they're, like, super fun to be there. And, like, Friday Night Lights, you know. Everyone's super hyped up about the football game. Win or lose, we're all a family. We're all a team. And I'm excited to be there and be a part of it this year. Or be a bigger part of it.
Cool. I mean, I'm looking forward to it too. I mean, not just as the host of the show, but, you know, of course I'm dad too. So, you know, I want you to be successful in everything that you do. And I look forward to watching, especially the basketball part. You know, we still have a few things to work on in the gym, you know, but that's natural. I mean, do I push too hard?
Yeah.
I do? Well,
yeah.
I need to push a little bit more than...
Probably,
no, did I say that?
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding. But, I mean, you're doing fine. Like I said, you know, I had always hoped back when you were younger that we'd be here as far as, if you look at it, you're going to be the big dog.
Yeah.
You're going to be the only senior. So when they need leadership, there's nobody to turn to but you.
Yep.
You know, so you're going to have some weight on your shoulders. You have to be ready to handle that. And I don't mean in a literal sense, but you're going to have to be ready to fight. Literally, you know, sharpen up your elbows and let's get ready to fight because, you know, game gets close and they need a bucket. Who do they turn to? Our senior. So, I mean, I think you'll handle it just fine. I mean, I'm not worried about it. Are you?
Definitely not.
That's cool.
I trust my team, my coach.
Hold on one second. You listen to the 903 Network Radio with your host, KD Senior, getting it in, doing what we do. We're doing it a little different today. I got my co-host, my high school athlete of the week, Allura Lene Andrews. Say hi.
Hi, how are y'all?
If you're just now listening, you know, we've been bantering about, we bantered about a few topics, a few sports topics, but mostly it's about my high school athlete, which if you didn't know, she's my daughter. So, you know, I've been basically, you know, letting her introduce herself to the people that don't know her, because a lot of people don't know her, you know, so that's what we've been doing. And just in case y'all didn't know, 903 Network Radio, we have an app, so go download it. It's on Play Store, the Apple Store, whichever store you want to go get it at, that's where it is. You can also reach us at the website, 903networkradio.com. You can also call us at 903-744-5443. Email is 903networkradio@gmail.com. Send us suggestions, questions, whatever you need to do as far as, getting the show to where you like it, because, we're still growing. This is the fourth show, and, we're making it do what it do. Uh-oh. See, Brayshawn just popped on. Lynette. Crazy in the building. I appreciate it, man. I really do appreciate it. Coach Greg, Mr. McGinnis, Miss Lucille, Charles. Coach Peoples.
I'll miss her too.
Yeah.
She's leaving. She's going back to
Where's
Piner.
she going?
She's going back to Piner, I think.
She's going back to Pine?
I think so.
Oh, I know she don't want to do that, but
So we've
hey,
got
what up, John?
almost a whole new coaching staff this year. But
So she gonna be coaching 7th or 8th grade?
that's a good question. I'm not sure.
You know what? You might want to go help her sometime.
I'd
get a
love
chance?
to help. I'd love to.
Oh, let's remind your teammates that are playing with you that they need to come. We practice Tuesdays at 7 at Grayson College if they want to come get some extra work in, and because not to put fear in anybody, but I talked to Coach Bean, the Denison head coach, the other day, and he said just in the month of June they played 63 games. So you girls got some catching up to do,
Yeah.
but y'all can handle it. Now, let me ask you this. This is the big question.
Okay.
What is your biggest motivation?
My biggest motivation.
What motivates you the most?
That's a hard question to answer.
Hey, Miss Jenny.
Motivating. Probably trying to get as far away from here as I can. I mean, I have a lot of family here, friends, but I'm trying to do bigger, better things.
Nothing wrong with that.
And I'd love to bring it back here someday, maybe.
Right.
Make Sherman or get Sherman to its potential, but
Right.
I'd just like to go out and do something big or good.
You won't get any argument from me. I promise you that. Okay. Well, this is what I always like to do.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? I'm going to save it. I'm going to save it because I want to talk about one more thing. How does a senior, Alora, motivate her team when they need her?
Well, I think obviously the biggest thing is always staying positive, because if you feed into negativity, like teams feed off of their leaders or feed off of any energy really. So any kind of bad energy, like in a game, even if you're down by 5 or 10 or 20, you just always have to stay positive and keep fighting, because if you give up, then everyone's going to pick up on that and they'll follow suit. So just always go 112% on the court. It's a 94-foot war zone when you step out there, so you have to go hard from baseline to baseline and make sure you pick up your team along the way.
Okay, I get that. Good job. Now, who helps you the most on a day-to-day basis?
You.
Me.
Mm-hmm.
Helps you get through the day?
Mm-hmm.
I'll take that. I won't complain. Well, I've had fun, watching you grow, becoming the young woman that you are. I love how you take responsibility, and when given a task, there's no problem. You can do it. Even cleaning your room. I had to throw that in there. I had to. That was for your mom. Shout out to Amber Andrews for helping raise this beautiful young lady. So, do you have any shout outs to anybody?
I guess shout out to, I'll praise the God first.
Yes.
my friends, I don't know, they're probably not listening because, they're too busy on Snapchat or chasing a little nappy-headed boy or something. I don't know. Shout out to Coach Upton, Coach K, which is Coach Klingsick, the boys' head coach. I guess shout out to Coach Lat, wherever he went. I don't know where he went, but I miss you already. And shout out to my teammates.
Shout out to Jason Alexander for helping out too.
Oh yeah, and shout out to my teammates for always having my back.
Right.
And I love them.
Cool. That's cool. All right, now this is what I always do at the end of the show. So just bear with me. It's called Floss It or Toss It. Hold on. You listen to the 903 Network Radio. Your host, Katie Senior, getting it in. We're doing it big. We got Laura Lene Andrews in there. She's co-hosting today. She's our high school athlete of the week. We're going to have a high school athlete of the week every week. So be ready. I'm also going to have some new segments with some of the local coaches. So feel free to contact us so we can get you on the schedule. It doesn't matter what sport you coach. We're looking for all coaches so that we can promote your program and introduce everyone to you and how you do it so everyone can be familiar, and we're trying to grow the show that way. I appreciate everybody that's listened, that has listened to previous shows and to listen to this one. I'm proud to be part of it, and I'm proud to be part of 903 Network Radio, bringing this show to you every week. I see you, Big Will. Did he say go Mavs? Really, Charlie Elson?
I don't like the math, sorry.
He said go Mavs. You know what? Don't make me call you.
Oh, and Rayvon, this is for you. The Mavs are boo-boo. They're trash.
Yeah, Mavs is boo-boo, Rayvon.
Dumpster juice.
Yeah, dumpster juice. So, I know Coach Greg ain't gonna like that, but sorry. All right, now, this is my big thing. It's called Floss It or Toss It, Lene.
Okay.
I'm gonna throw something at you, and you tell me floss it if you keep it, toss it if it's not worth it. Okay? Now, the new floor at the high school.
Faucet.
Floss it?
Yes.
You like it? It's
I
nice?
love it.
It's nice.
The paw in the middle is soft. They
Right.
got new wood. It's nice because used to the wax was messed up. There was holes in the ground.
Wow.
But now it looks really nice, and I'm excited to play this year on it. So
Getting buckets.
definitely.
Hold on. We back. We still doing it big with Laura Lene Andrews up in here, co-hosting the show, holding it down like I knew she could.
Yep.
All right. Next Floss It or Toss It is CP3 to the Rockets.
Definitely Faucet. Definitely. I'm excited for the season.
I knew that's what you was gonna say. That's
I'm
why I
excited.
threw it at you. Okay. Now, here's a good Floss It or Toss It. Football season about to start, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Amayabu is a pretty good running back.
Definitely.
Now, J. Cole, pretty good linebacker. We got some good players going on with Sherman. But
Please.
what is the one thing that we need?
A quarterback.
So, what do you think of Blaze Benson becoming a Bearcat?
Faucet, definitely.
Flossing that, definitely.
I think he would be a phenomenal addition to our roster.
He's the bomb.com.
Yeah. I think he would, yeah.
Set the world on fire. Yeah.
Definitely.
Now, along with that,
Mm-hmm.
here's my last Floss It or Toss It.
Okay.
Jalen Dion Clemens playing receiver.
I think Faucet, I think he can do it.
I think he can too.
Because we've all been trying to convince him to play football since he quit in Pioneer.
Yes.
And
yes.
I think he has been wasting his extra skills on chasing little girls around the streets.
Stop it.
Instead of being in the gym playing basketball. So
Stop it.
he might as well be on the football field, right?
Cut it out.
So,
And just in case y'all didn't know, that is my child.
But yeah, definitely false. I'm really excited for him to be a part of the football team. I think he can definitely do it.
Yes, yes, yes. Well, I think the best thing about it is he's gonna speak up.
Definitely.
You know, if they're not getting the ball,
Yeah,
trust
big
me, he
fat
gonna let
mouth.
somebody know
Got a
in a
big fat
heartbeat.
mouth.
Hey, I'm open over here. Somebody better throw me the ball,
He has anger
which is good.
issues.
Which is good. Oh yeah.
He's a
Well,
light skin.
well, I mean, when you have anger issues, the best way to get it out is to play a contact sport.
I guess you're right. But that's the only thing I'm scared of is him getting hit. Because
I think he'll be
he's
all
a
right. But you
he's
think
a
about it.
big baby.
He's. But I'm saying he's not a thin dude.
Oh yeah, I guess you're right. And he's pretty tall, so
Yeah, he got tree trunks for legs.
Mhm.
But
I think he just needs to get a little speed under him and he'll be good.
I think he'll be all right. He's been a good possession receiver. Move the chains, get some red zone touchdowns
Yeah,
and stuff
but
like
I'm
that.
excited. I'm
Yeah.
intrigued to see what happens this season because I'll be there
Yeah.
every game. So
Yes, you will.
I'll be watching you, Jalen.
Did you hear that, JC? I'm pretty sure you did. All right. Well, do you have anything else you'd like to add?
I'd love to come back if you'll have me.
Oh, anytime. You know what? To be honest with you,
can't.
yeah, you can be a regular if you want to.
Come back whenever you have the other.
Well, here's the thing.
activities.
It's kind of my show, so it's kind of my decision. So if you want to be a regular, guess what? You're a regular.
Okay, and on the back to the Rockets. I'm just a little sad because we lost Beverly.
Yeah, I was sad about that too.
So there's a hole in my heart. But, I think CP3 will fill it nicely.
Yeah. Well, see, the thing is Beverly had great defense, but his offense was suspect. And Chris Paul he's a better version because Chris Paul can play defense, not as good,
But he can
he's
also-
a heck of
yeah.
he's a heck of a scorer. See, you didn't really want Beverly having the ball in his hands a lot
Yeah.
because turnover wouldn't happen. Ooh, did I say it out loud? I'm sorry. Just being honest. It's my show. If you don't like it, so what? Well, it's been fun, Lene. It really has.
Yes.
I appreciate you coming through.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, I had a couple others that were supposed to come through, but last minute they canceled. And none other than Miss Reliable herself, Lene came through, filled the void, knocked it out of the park. You did great. And I'm not just saying that because you're my child, but you did fabulous.
Thank you.
And like I said, I appreciate you coming through last minute because literally 20 minutes before we were supposed to tape the show, I called Lene and told her I needed her to come be my high school athlete, and she showed up. Of course, she had to go get her Chick-fil-A,
Yep.
which she has to have every day, except for Sunday because they're closed.
Yeah.
She had to go get her Chick-fil-A before she came and taped the show, which I don't mind. Hey, look, you got a job. You pay for it with your money.
I think I just need to go start working there so I can get just free food.
No, because if you worked at Chick-fil-A, you'd be about 200 pounds because that's all you
yeah.
can do is eat Chick-fil-A.
And I don't think I could work there either because they're always like, my pleasure. And I know they get tired of saying that because I
Right.
get tired of hearing it because I go there every day.
You are something else. You really are. But like I said, again, I appreciate you coming through, helping Pops out, helping me, run the show. It means the world. You mean the world to me. I appreciate it. I love you. And anything else you want to say before we go?
Shout out to all my fans. Probably don't have any, but
Nah, I'm pretty sure you do.
I love you.
You got a lot of fans. You just don't hear it.
And make sure you all come to the football games and see me in action, and also basketball. Be there. We need the gyms packed this year because last year there was no one. So
Yeah.
I expect to see everyone.
Well, you know what I plan on doing? I plan on doing halftime interviews at the games.
Mm-hmm.
The boys varsity and the girls varsity. That's what I plan on doing is halftime interviews. And I'm going to try to do some at the football games too. So
Well, let me know because I'll be there.
yeah, I'm getting my press credentials in order because I'm moving up to Jessica Owens. She said I'm a fan. Appreciate it, Jay. Appreciate you listening to the show and stuff too. Appreciate all your support and love, man. It means a lot. It really does. So, with that being said, we're gonna call it a day. We're gonna wrap it. And once again, we appreciate everybody stopping by, listening to what we got to offer. We're still growing. We're still getting better. Just appreciate, all the support. If you don't have the 903 Network app, download it because we got music playing all the time. We got our shows coming through, and it's just working out. We try to make this a big community thing. A lot of people get it misconstrued. It's not a Sherman thing. It's not a Denison thing. It's not a Pottsboro or a Howe thing. It's a community thing. And community is not just the city you live in. Like Texas is one big community, and I want to be a part of that community. I don't want to just be somebody from Sherman. I don't want to just be, somebody, that people where I live, Sherman, Denison, etc., can relate to. I want everybody to know what we're trying to do and how we're trying to do it. We're trying to do it the right way. We're trying to reach the right people. We're trying to do everything the right way, and that's just, about as clear as we can be. But like I said, I appreciate it. Appreciate y'all coming along on the journey. Again, Lene up in here with me doing it big. And that's all we got for today. So we appreciate y'all, man. Y'all have a good day, man. And like I said, you're listening to 903 Network Radio. Download the app. You can reach out to us at 903networkradio.com. Call us 903-744-5443. Feedback on the show, questions, input, what you think we can improve on. If you want to be on the show, I haven't met a stranger yet. I mean, it doesn't matter what walk of life you're from. This is an opinionated show, and we respect everybody's opinion. What you got?
Well, I'm gonna put my word in for. I'm gonna hopefully have my own segments, and I'm gonna.
Oh yeah, no,
put my
that's gonna happen.
Yeah,
that's gonna happen.
I'm gonna have a segment, so it's in the works. So y'all
we're gonna call it the pork chop segment, because that's what I call her at home, pork chop.
That title's a work in progress.
Okay, we can do that. But y'all have a good day, and we appreciate it. Much love.